Hello, Sagittarian friends. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who it's first time, welcome. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow Tarot, and today I'll be doing the June monthly reading for the collective of Sagittarius. Any of the 11 placements or positions or any node that you have Sagittarius in, if this reading resonates with you, it will work. So I normally do monthly readings broken down week by week, how each week starts and ends, and then pull a card at the end. But we're not doing that this month. I'm doing a Celtic cross spread. So we're gonna get right into it. And we are using the Sun and Moon Tarot. All right, Sagittarius, are you ready? Let's see where y'all are. For Sagittarius, who this message is looking for, where are they right now? What is the one universal truth? What is the central truth that is common throughout all the Sagittarians who this reading is for, who this message is for? Where are they right now? What is the centralized truth that is common throughout all of the Sagittarians? Who this reading is intended for? Where are they right now? Where's their energy right now when they are watching this? When they're watching this. Strength in the reverse. Leo. Doesn't have to be. All right, what's the Emperor? Emperor has been in every reading and is wreaking havoc on everyone. What is crossing you? The Magician, more Aries. Jeez. Okay. What is your focus? Where your focus? What's your focus? 2 cards. Death and the King of Swords. What are you moving out of? What are you moving out of? The High Priestess, sideways, going into the reverse. What is your strength? The 10 of Swords and the Tower. Whew! What are you moving into? What is Sagittarius moving into? The Hanged Man. What are the supportive energies surrounding Sagittarius right now? What are the supportive energies? The Devil. What are the supportive energies? The 3 of Wands in reverse. What are the energies around Sagittarius they may not be aware of right now? The Hermit. Energies around Sagittarius they might not be aware of is the Ace of Cups, sideways, going into the reverse. What is Sagittarius' hopes and fears? The Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords. Finding out truth, finding the truth out, knowing the truth, getting the information. Resolution. What is the possible potential outcome? The 4 of Cups, sideways, going into the upright. Okay. The overall energy is the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, connected by the 8 of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Cups underneath that. Oh, gosh. All right. We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Aries, Pisces. Yeah. You guys did not show up yet. Okay. Your overall energy is the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. And it's connected by the 8 of Swords. So this is something that has... Look at that. There's a growing that needs to happen of your idea of happily ever after. Let's see if you are holding off your growth. How is that Four of Swords energy showing up? How is the Four of Swords energy showing up? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, no. You are fully working on becoming your independent, solid, firmly planted, strong sense of self, independent, not codependent. You're working on staying in the surrendering to the flow state of happiness. You're working on that. You're working on what that looks like. What it looks like for people out. I feel like I just babble. You're working on your idea of happiness. What? I'm getting a phone call, and first of all, I don't even know how that's happening, but it says Bluebird phone. What? I don't know. I thought I had it on airplane, but maybe I don't. You've had so much stress about that is rooted in relationships, in the equality of it, in the workings, in the inner workings of it. And some of that is from beliefs that you held that you don't believe in, that aren't in alignment with you anymore. Some of it is projections from other people, you know what I mean? It's a lot of that, and you are working on building your strong foundation for yourself. That's not, you're going to be immovable like a tree, you know what I mean? It's going to take a hell of a lot to uproot you, because you are firmly planting your roots right now. You're fully cultivating that. Your garden is you. All right, Sagittarius. So where you are right now, though, is strength in reverse. So there's something happening where you're doubting your own ability to get through whatever this is, to get through to the other side. The Magician is crossing you. So what that's saying to me is that you might be manifesting out of a place from fear. So let's see how the Magician is showing up. How's the Magician showing up? This also may be a situation where your manifesting isn't appropriate here. The only thing to manifest here is the cultivation of your Nine of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Of your Empress self, your Emperor self, whatever gender you are. But you're receiving and vulnerable parts of you. Five of Pentacles. It's lack-based, where you're like you're afraid. There's fear is seeping into. You're bringing your past into your present, into your future. Like I want a partner who is my equal, who shows up as my equal, but then, oh, it's never going to happen. How is anyone ever going to love me or stay with me? Those kinds of things. Those are all fucking up your manifestations. Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Your goal, though, is your eye is on the prize, and you are looking at it with a good grounding in reality, which is good. There's just the fear is coming up, and there's a little bit of doubt about yourself and your abilities. If you're strong enough, you are strong enough, okay? You're strong enough. Your focus is on your rebirth and on showing up with integrity. So let's see if that's you, that King of Swords, or if you're getting clearer about the energy that needs to be by your side. How is this King of Swords energy showing up for Sagittarius? King of Swords is Aquarius. Some people read it as Gemini. Did I go through these? Death is Scorpio. Did I? I think I did. I don't know. Sorry. How's the King of Swords energy showing up for Sagittarius? The Devil. Sideways, going into the upright. Okay, what else can you tell me? a pattern. It's a pattern. It may be a pattern of, this is you being clear about who needs to stand next to you and what they need to embody characteristic wise. Someone full of integrity, someone whose word is their bond, someone who is transparent and open and strong and a shoulder for you to lean on and protects you and help and protects those weaker than him, doesn't take advantage of them, preserves sacred space for those in their sphere. Yeah. You're working all the kinks out. You're working all the kinks out. You're looking at the patterns. Good for you. So in your recent past is the High Priestess sideways going into the reverse. So again, that's this fear showing up for you, where there's not enough space for intuition to come in because the energetic frequencies, the energy field is filled with fear right now. What needs to happen for that High Priestess to get into the upright? Well, I think that's what's going on with your strength, is the Ten of Swords and the Tower. This ending is about to rebirth you. The Eight of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Swords. What? It's staying grounded throughout any strong, intense emotions or energy fields that are coming your way. The Nine of Swords sideways. It's kind of, you have to unclutter those energetic frequencies that are causing dissonance and smooth them out. Think of them as like, you know, when you have a necklace and it gets all kinked up, like you're smoothing out the kinks right now. You do that by staying present and patient and just doing it as long as the energy is there, and then putting it down and walking away with no judgment. You know what I mean? That's what you're doing right now. You're learning how to temper yourself. You're learning how to discern clearer between fears and intuition, and how to show up more strongly rooted. Your strength is the Ten of Swords and the Tower. Your strength right now is this pain. Your strength is being able to alchemize this pain into the rebirth of you. How are these showing up as the strength? The Eight of Pentacles. Exactly. It's exactly it. It's you becoming a master alchemist. You're transmuting. You're doing a lot of really good earth stuff for a fire sign, so good for you. Good for you, Sagittarius, because I know that that's hard. With those impulses you get, you just want to follow them because that's how you are. That's how you're made. You're also Temperance, though, so you're both. Okay, so in your immediate future is the Hangman. Little bit of a pause so you can gather more info and just look at things from a slightly different perspective to see what else needs to be gleaned, right? So how is this Hangman energy showing up for Sagittarius? The Eight of Cups sideways going into the upright. You're considering completely walking away. The Five of Cups, you're looking at those, you're looking at how your pain is still informing your actions. You're looking at anything you did to self-medicate. You're looking at the depression. Are you depressed? What to do about it? How to, you know what I mean? You're looking at what needs to be, what you need to separate yourself, your energy from. Good for you, Sagittarius. Good for you. I want one more, just if there is. The Six of Swords sideways going into the reverse. So that is calling your energy back. Calling it back to you temporarily so that you can refill your energetic reserve and then preserve it. That's what you're doing right now. The Hermit. Yeah, you're in full on. Just don't get stuck in that mode, right? Stay present and stay open. So the energy supporting you right now are the Three of Wands in reverse. So that is a pause on action. You are in co-creation right now with the universe, so that's good. But there's a pause on action right now. What needs to happen for the Three of Wands to get into the upright? I think you have to catch up. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like the energies involved have to, oh, that's, well, let's see what happens. It's not too many. Okay. What has to happen for the Three of Wands to get into the upright? The Sun, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Choosing you. Choosing only those things that are in alignment with your highest vibrational good. Learning how to quiet the fears and turn them into this. You are, a relationship is definitely in your sight. It's something you are including in this, but it's ultimately your relationship with yourself first. That's literally what it is. It's building balance and harmony within yourself first. It's taking your power back. And once you're clear on that and the overthinking, you're able to quell it more and move out of it quicker. That's when that Three of Wands is going to turn into the upright and it's going to come right in. The Ace of Cups is what is the energy around you might not be aware of. It is moving into the reverse though. So how is this Ace of Cups energy showing up for Sagittarius? How's it? The Four of Pentacles sideways. It's a pause. What else can you tell me about this? The Chariot, the Emperor, the Justice. Okay, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Chariot in reverse. It's showing up as there is still a lot of healing that needs to be done between integration between the light and the shadow sides. It could be the Emperor's energy that's around you that you don't know about, and the Emperor, whoever that is to you, is working through stuff on their side before they're even able to show up with a cup of love at all. There's fear on their side, but there's also justice coming in, and the Fool, which is Aries underneath that. What needs to happen for the Ace of Cups to be in the upright? Two fully actualized individuals maintaining their relationship with Source, their relationship with self, their relationship with the all, and then coming together, both consensually committing to each other to create, to the care and keeping of themselves and their relationship with Source, and the care and keeping to whatever it is that your energies make together. When that shows up in front of you, you're going to go right for it. And right now you're still trying to figure out what this is, what the truth of whatever this is for you. So your hope and fear is the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords. I mean, that's the Stalker card, right? But that's it's the intel card. It's the research is needed, and you're finding answers. You're looking. You have to go kind of secret squirrel on something because there's a lack of transparency with the parties involved. So what is your fear about this Page of Swords? What's the fear? I think you just want clarity, closure, clarity. Your fear is the Hierophant. Okay, we're gonna need to pull another one on why that's a fear, because that could be so many reasons. The Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. I love that it's graffiti. Okay. Explain the Hierophant. How is the Hierophant a fear? How is the Hierophant showing up as a fear? Stasis, like the Prince of Cups in reverse. I think maybe your fear is that this person is not who you think, and you think that they're a deep soulmate. Your fear is that it's not reciprocal, that this contract is ended, that you were wrong about it, that it's not an equal collaboration. What is your hope? What would be the Princess, the Knight of Swords, or the Page of Swords as a hope? How's that showing up as a hope? The Five of Swords. That it's done, that the stress is done, that these unanswered questions is going into the reverse, which is where you fucking want that card. Your questions are going to be answered, and that it's just this long fucking annoying ass unnecessary stress is going to be done. That's your hope. Where you're going to be, there's going to be a beautiful, pure offer of love, a beginning. A beginning that's genuine. That's your hope. I hope it for you too, Sagittarius. Your outcome right now is the Four of Cups sideways going into the upright. How was that energy showing up? How can Sagittarius use the Four of Cups energy to help them stay in alignment with their highest vibrational good? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Knowing when to withhold. Knowing when to pull back. Having boundaries and keeping them. Knowing, being aware of when you're withdrawing out of pettiness or protectiveness instead of self-preservation. When you're shutting down instead of opening. The Seven of Wands. Recognizing being gaslit. Recognizing imbalances, recognizing projections, and being able to choose to not engage in it. The Moon in reverse. Looking at previously unhealed inner child wounds. Looking at ways that you block off your intuition. Looking at ways that you block it off by maybe putting the focus on external, on what's happening and what people are doing to you instead of your choices that you have. Boom. All right. Sagittarius. There's a lot going on. You're in it, man. Keep going. Keep going. Okay? Keep going. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you. Actually, let's do like a last word for you. What does the universe have for, I'm going to use a different deck. We'll use this one. True Heart, Intuitive Tarot. What last words of guidance? Universe, what does the universe have for Sagittarius? This is, okay. Make sure they weren't in reverse. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Look how fabulous these are. Just keep being you. Keep working on you. Keep being clearer and clearer and present about what works for you, who you are. Yes, and having confidence and standing your ground. You got this. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you. See you at your mid-monthly. Till then, bye-bye.